Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video is just a tad bit different. We're up early, we have my new $100 canoe in the bed of the truck, we've got a fly rod and binoculars. Since at the moment it's in the middle of early teal season, we're going to scout for some ducks and then follow that up with some fly fishing. If you're unfamiliar with duck hunting, it's very important to scout, which is essentially watching the ducks on days you're not hunting, keeping an eye on where they want to be, why they want to be there, and when they're coming in there. All very important things. I did see some teal here the day before, just as the sun was going down, which is why I chose to sit here at first light. In my opinion, it's probably the best time to scout for ducks is at first light, because that is when you would be hunting, most likely. But I basically just sat up here about 1,000 yards from the pond and just kept an eye on it as the sun came up. Alright guys, well I spent the past 30 minutes scouting ducks and it's time to go fishing. Let's do it. I was very successful with my scouting. I saw probably 100 teal dump into this pond, and it is well, it is early teal right now, so that is exactly what we're looking for. And so it was a very successful scouting mission, and now it's time to go do some tarpon fishing. So tarpon on fly, that's the only rod I have in the boat. We're gonna jump around in some ditches, have some fun, and yeah, let's get there and put the canoe in the water. All right, we are moving. This canoe I bought for like $100 on Facebook Marketplace, primarily for duck hunting. But I'm happy we're putting it in the water and using it for fishing because it's working pretty well. Okay, that was pretty loud. Let's not do that again. Just nailed the canoe with the paddle. But as I was saying, it's a nice little something to just drop in anywhere. Drop in anywhere and do some fishing. Let's see here. We're gonna work our way back into these like ditches, ponds, looking for rolling tarpon, and we should find them. I was in here duck hunting, and they were just going crazy. So we're gonna see if we can catch some today, which would be super cool. All right. Well, the first thing I just noticed was tarpon rolling through this mullet right here. I spooked them, but we're gonna see. We'll start off. I have a this little shrimp pattern fly. I'll see if they eat this, but if not, I'll switch to like a bait fish pattern since it does appear that they are eating bait fish. But you know, you never know. They could just whack this because they're tarpon. Sometimes they eat everything. But I think I'm gonna slide to the front of the canoe here. I have no idea what the stability is on this thing. Now we just have to find the tarpon, get in front of the tarpon at least. Let's see what we could do, guys. This is exciting, actually. This is pretty cool. I'm excited to see if I can get some fish here. Got something. Let's see what it is. This is what has been blowing up left and right. It is a teeny tiny snook. That is cool. Well, first fish on the fly of the day is a little tiny snook in this back pond. These guys have been blowing up everywhere, and it just took the right fly to get them to eat. I got them on a little green fly. But such a little tiny guy, that's crazy. So cool. All right, little snook out. Little micro action, send him back. It's crazy, this water is incredibly brown. And he frayed me up pretty good right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just retie This water is crazy brown, and this little green fly got hit instantly. Instantly. And I'm hearing these guys blow up all around me, and I'm saying, oh, I think they're tarpon, but it seems clear to me they may be snook. Hey guys, sorry to take you away from today's video, but we do have a sponsor for today's video, Factor. If you don't know what Factor is, Factor delivers fresh, never frozen meals straight to your front door. Factor's team of gourmet chefs create these meals with ingredients to make you feel good all day long. Do you guys ever feel super stressed about going to the grocery store and having to pick out ingredients to fill this whole fridge? I mean, think about it. You gotta do your research, find the recipes, write down all the ingredients, head to the grocery store, pick out all the ingredients, dodge other shoppers, maybe avoid some carts, you know, stuff like that. It's gonna be hectic at the grocery store. And then after you get all your ingredients, you gotta go to the checkout and wait in line for who knows how long, and then drive home. A lot of steps. Well, if you're like me and you fish all day, every single day of every day of the year, you probably wanna avoid some of that time in the grocery store. So check out Factor. They have over 35 meals to choose from every week, and they also have different options, including keto, calorie smart, veggie, and many more. Factor meals eliminate all the hassle of prepping, cooking, and cleaning up. All we're gonna do is pull it out of the package, throw it in the microwave, and enjoy. All right, and just like that, in 2 minutes time, we have a very beautiful meal here to eat. This one is queso fundido, ground beef, and cilantro, cauliflower rice, and roasted peppers. It looks honestly amazing, smells great. I cannot wait to eat it, so let's go ahead. Let's eat. Guys, Factor has made it super easy to eat healthy as of recently. I have been eating these Factor meals after coming home from fishing. Some days on fishing, they're super successful. Some days they're not. And some days when you get home from fishing, you just want to eat something really quick. And it's so nice that Factor has these healthy meals, super quick, 2 minutes. And man, they are good. That queso was amazing. I can't lie, it was so good. Guys, if you would like to try Factor, head over to factor75.com and use code JustinM50 to get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month orders. Once again, guys, if you want to try Factor, head over to factor75.com, use code JustinM50 to get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month's orders. Once again, Factor, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, and we are back to the marsh. All right, let's go ahead and get reset up here. There's fish blowing up all around me. See, just like that? Fish all around me. Yeah, instant. Instant. Is there really this many snook in here? Is that possible? That every fish I'm seeing here blow up is snook? It's crazy how many fish are blowing up left and right, left and right. A beautiful snook there, another one bright yellow, kind of darker in color there, but on fly as well, of course, and just smoked it the second this hit the water. As I've been saying, they've been just blasting everything all morning. I've just been hearing stuff left and right, but I haven't got any bites until I switched to this fly right here, this little green guy. Little green guy. We're making something work. We're making something work. I'm gonna keep moving here. Keep moving here, keep catching them. We're in about a foot of water, so not too deep. It's actually not deep at all. I'd say a foot of water is really shallow. But it's crazy that just in open water, there's snook just feeding on little minnows, little mullet. It's crazy that these little 10-inch, 12-inch snooks start off in places like this and end up making their way either out to the ocean or, you know, they can either get big in here, they can move, you can do a lot of different things, but either way, it's amazing how that fish can go from 10 inches to 40 inches and, you know, maybe a quarter of a pound to 30 pounds. It's pretty cool. Ooh, listen to that right there. There it is. Right there. What are you? Another little snook. It's got to be what's blowing up literally every single bait in here is just little snook. They're nice and fat too, actually. For their little, or their short, how short they are nice and fat and full. I've definitely been feeding on whatever these are, minnows, I gotta guess. They're not, I don't think they're mullet, but there's minnows in here. Hard to see them, but they're in here. Drop that back in there. Another blow up over there. Makes me wonder if there are tarpon in here. I know I saw tarpon the other day, but I feel like they'd be right here feeding with the mullet. Or I'm sorry, feeding with the snook, but they're not. Oh, it's gotta be thousands. Another one, super fun. It is super fun. Let's see if I can get a quick release on this guy. It's like I'm catching them all in the same spot too. It's like how many could be there? Such a cool fish. Probably one of my favorite fish, the snook. Obviously when they're 40 inches, they're a little bit different type of fish, but catching them like this is a blast. All right, I got my little anchor there. That's what was holding me down. I had it tied to the paddle, but I'm gonna make a move over here. I'm hearing some better blow up, so I'm wondering if there's bigger fish over here, or if, I don't know, maybe there's just more snook. So I'm gonna go sneak over there and see. All right, I'm gonna drop the anchor down right here. Oh, there's a fish. Just got my 7-weight with me, Hardy 7-weight setup today. Let's see what this is. Yeah, another snook. Another snook. I cannot believe how many are in here. It is pretty much fresh water. I mean, pretty much. And there's snook left and right. Another one, pretty one. All fat, all have nice bellies on them. It's funny to describe anything with a nice belly, but these fish have nice bellies for sure. Whoa. There's a fish. Oh, this one feels better, a little better. It's absolutely loaded. It's almost like I could feel like I'm catching the same one. This has got to be what, number 6? Snooky. Well, beautiful snook on fly out of a canoe. Pretty sweet, honestly, pretty sweet. It's a big change up of what I'm normally doing, which is, you know, I'm always going for big fish, but back here in these little creeks is where a lot of fish start their lives. I mean, this guy could end up, you know, he could be down in Jupiter, Stewart one day, could be 40 inches long, smashing giant live mullet. All sorts of things, but his life pretty much starts right here, which is super, super cool. These little, basically ponds of water. So neat. All right, bud. Here he goes. Oh, fish on me, but missed it. Stinks they didn't eat the gurgler super well, because it would have been cool to catch these fish on the surface. Would have been really cool, but they were swirling on. I just don't know if they were quite into it. I don't know if the color was right or what it was, but didn't get nearly as many bites on just this regular subsurface pattern. see those pops? Hear them? That's them. I gotta put that right where it was. Yep. Instantly. Instant. This one feels not too bad. Not too bad. Just can't believe that these fish are where they're at. I really can't. It really surprises me. I feel like you could definitely have bass in here. I can understand the tarpon because they make it into some crazy areas, but snook stacked like this? Fly is out. Snook is back. See you, bud. All right, I'm gonna paddle, make a move a little bit, maybe down that way, see if I can run into something a little bit different or bigger. All right, guys, well, I just made a paddle all around this this pond here in the canoe, and I did not see very much of anything other than the fish that were sitting like right in this little pocket right here. So what I'm gonna do is before I leave this specific pond, I'm gonna fish them one more time. But we haven't done all that bad so far. I've never fished this area before. All I have is a fly rod, and we've knocked out like 6 snook. I know they're just little babies, but really cool to see those fish because one day they're not going to be babies, and we're going to be catching them when they're 35 inches, which is really cool. But I guess I'm going to give this another couple minutes and see if I can maybe pull a few before I leave this area, because if the fish were here, it's, you should never leave an area fish are in to go find other fish, but we'll see. We'll see what we can catch right here. We'll give it a few more minutes in this area. There's something. Snooky, snooky. It's about the only thing that's willing to play today. I guess it is the only thing that's willing to play today. I've seen a handful of little teeny tiny tarpon, but they, I guess, don't care. These guys are hungry. They're so fat, man. For how small they are so healthy. So healthy. They're just eating this little green fly. It's just like a little blob floating through the water, skipping through. It honestly doesn't look like a bait fish, doesn't look like a crab. Just got some big eyes on it, and they're eating it. Oh, there's a good fish. Hit it hard. Must have hit it going away. Loaded. Whoa! Buddy, I'm sorry about that, sir. Makes me wonder how many snook could actually be here. I mean, I think we've caught 8 of them, roughly in the same area. But another beauty. Right on back. Right on back. There's one. There's one. This is probably gonna be the last one. I don't know, probably caught about 10 of these little guys. We'll make a move and either head back to the truck or keep looking. Wind's kind of picking up, so it's a little bit of a pain fishing out of the canoe, especially fly fishing out of the canoe. Another pretty little snook there. Loaded. Just loaded, man. So pretty. So pretty and healthy too. I mean, so healthy. These guys are gonna be big one day. Send them on back. Let's wrap up the rod here and let's move. All right, making our way back through this tight canal here, where I had to take to get to the snook. But we'll see if we see anything else here. We shall see. I'd love to see something else for sure. Still looking for those tarpon, but yet to be found. Oh, all right, guys. Well, it is 12:30. The sun is up high. It is quite a bit warm, and we caught some fish today. I'm happy that we were able to switch up the pace a little bit. Just something completely different that I feel like I've never done anything like that on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys would like to see some more canoe videos and of course fly fishing videos. I know we didn't catch anything super giant today, but that is okay. It was kind of nice to just get back into an area I'd never been before, slip in the canoe and catch some fish. So that is that. Once again, Factor, thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And hey, there's a storm on its way. Wind's starting to pick up right now. I hope everyone stays safe wherever you're at in Florida. And I think that's it. We got some nice trips coming up, which I'm really excited for. I won't share too much, but we're gonna be traveling with the EVO here soon. 2 different trips. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let's get out of here. I'm starving. See you guys.